love you. Aw. Oh. All right. Yuka, should mommy go to the gym? No? But I have my shoes and my coat on. All right, baby. All right. Mama's gonna go to the gym. I'll be back in a bit, okay? I love you. Hello. Almost. Eight. Alright. Hi everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to 2020. It is finally the start of the new year. I have made a New Year's resolution that I'm going to be posting one video every single week. Now what that means for myself is that I need to be more organized because I am far from that. And I know that I'm going to be rather busy, especially at the start of 2020 because I have a new job since you last saw me a long time ago. I am a personal trainer in an actual personal training studio, and I have now gotten my personal training certification through NASM, so it's exciting. So, this video, basically, I did Natacha Oceane's lower body functional training, whatever, workout. Who is Natacha Oceane? If you don't know who that is, you've been living under a frickin' rock. She's this wonderfully adorable English lady. She puts a lot of fitness videos and nutritional videos and health videos, and they're really informative, really interesting. She's really pretty, her body's banging, she's really strong. She's like goals, right? Like goals. But yeah, so she just put out maybe like a month ago a lower body functional fitness routine. And that caught my eye because I train functionally. I really like functional fitness, lots of plyo, higher intensity with some strength and just some fun moves. And she does put out a lot of fun, creative exercises that I've tried myself, and I really like that. So I tried her workout, and it's actually the second day right now. So I tried it yesterday. I filmed this like little, you know, how was it and what I thought and my blah blah blah. I recorded this, my thoughts and all this stuff, and I wasn't using my microphone. I was using like the computer's microphone, and it was garbage and it sounded terrible and my voice already sounds like crap. It's really annoying to listen to, and I know that. Yeah, so I am re-recording this, and it is the second day right now, and my body is sore. So yeah, let's kind of dissect each exercise and we'll go from there. All right, so the first exercise was a front squat, and I am looking at my notes that I made while I was working out yesterday. Yeah, so front squats, and I will be honest, I do not do front squats nearly enough. I really should because they're phenomenal. I recommend to everyone who squats to alternate between front squats and back squats on a weekly basis, because while they, you know, do obviously work your lower body, front squats work more your anterior chain, so your quads and your core a lot. I move this down a little bit so you can see my honey. So she called for 4 sets of 8, and I worked my way up to 95 pounds, which I definitely think I could have done more. Actually, I know I could have done more, but because I don't do front squats often, and my form's probably not the best, my wrists really were feeling it, and I know that you shouldn't put the majority of the weight on your wrists because, I mean, obviously, you don't do that. Your wrists are flimsy. Oh my god, my front delts are so sore from resting the bar there. Definitely think they're bruised, and honestly, that's just kind of part of the exercise, and I hate to say it, but you kind of get used to it. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then we have the plate cleans. I've never done this before. I've done cleans with a barbell. I've done cleans and snatches with dumbbells. Never done it with a plate. the plates that she used have handles on them, so she could probably lift a significantly heavier amount of weight than I could, because the plates that I'm using, my bumper plates, don't have handles. We do have metal plates at the gym, but those those also don't have handles, and I don't feel like dropping a metal plate on my head if it slips out of my fingers. But it was a fun movement. I really like new, different, and exciting movements, and something that incorporates the whole body, because I was feeling it, you know, everywhere. And it was definitely like a cardio based move too. Definitely got my heart rate up. I was breathing really heavy, really got me sweating. And then the third exercise, let's see, was a pause alternating toe touch side lunge. It's a mouthful, but holy crap, I really liked this one a lot. I think this is the reason my inner thighs are so sore. I definitely think that's the reason, because that's not really a muscle that you feel very often. So it's kind of nice when my inner thighs are sore. And I realized that I don't do side lunges enough, because I was feeling it. I was feeling it hard. And I got up to 35 pounds, and that felt good. That definitely was tough. By the end of it, I was like, okay, it's hard. And a contralateral lunge. So contralateral basically means that you're holding the weight on the opposite side of the working side. So if I'm doing a reverse lunge for these contralateral lunges, and my right leg is stagnant and my left leg is the one that's moving back, then the weight's gonna be on my left side, or my left shoulder. I use dumbbells. She uses kettlebells. We don't have kettlebells. And so I rested it kind of on my bicep. Hi, hello. Hi. I rested it on my bicep and my shoulder. Yeah, hi. And you're so cute. You're so cute. It works your core a lot when you have the weight on the opposite side of your body. That's important. You know, sucking in that core, working that core is important. And I changed a couple of things in this workout because I only had an hour. I had to get it done it was like an hour, 10 minutes. And I think if I used all of her rest times and everything that she laid out for us, that it would probably have been maybe an hour 20, an hour 30 minutes. And that just would have been a little too long for me. I had to get going. So this is one part that I did change. I did make a superset from the curtsy lunges, or the elevated curtsy lunges, and the static squat jumps. So I did the curtsy lunges on both sides, and then I went right into the static squat jumps, which kicked my ass. And they were tough. And the curtsy lunges, that's probably why my glutes are sore, because those kill your gluteus medius. I mean, like the sides of your booty. And you can definitely feel them, especially when you're on an elevated surface, because you get those couple inches of extra depth and extra lengthening in that glute. Obviously, you don't need to do it on a step or an elevated surface, but if you have the flexibility, definitely recommend doing that. So I supersetted those two, so the rest was a lot shorter than she called for, just because I wanted to get going. And I like that. I really like doing supersets because it really ups the ante, really raises that heart rate, and obviously gets it done quicker. And then we moved on to hip thrusts. This is another reason, obviously, that my glutes would be sore. Hip thrusts really target the booty and the lower back. It's some good stuff. This was the other exercise that I changed. She called for 5 rounds of 7 reps with 60 seconds in between, and I did change the rest times, so I made it 20 seconds in between instead of 60 seconds. So I just stayed put, waited 20 seconds, and then did another round, stayed put, waited 20 seconds, did another round, and holy shit, by the 4th round, my ass was on fire, and it was great. I love that feeling. I really love that feeling of a good glute burn. And so that was really nice. I like that a lot. Overall, those 5 sets or whatever took like 2.5, 3 minutes. So I probably could have done 2 full rounds of that, but stuck with 1. And then the very last exercise was just kind of supposed to be like a little finisher. She did ankle banded side bounds. So you kind of hop from side to side and with a band around your ankles. This one, I'll be honest, I mean my form doesn't look like hers probably because we're different people with very different bodies and very different styles, but I got the gist of it, and I'll be honest, aside from some cardio elements, I wasn't really feeling it. Maybe I need a heavier band, but I don't know. I think if I were to do this exercise again, I would make the movements a little bit more explosive, really leaping from one side to the other. That way I'm really engaging my glutes and I'm really upping that cardio aspect of this exercise. So overall, I loved this routine. It was phenomenal. You got, the quads, all aspects of the glutes, some hamstrings. However, I would like to see a little bit more hamstrings, get some RDLs in there, or some good mornings, or anything that could target the hamstrings a little bit more. Aside from that though, fantastic workout. I really liked it. I will definitely be doing it again and upping the weight each time I do it to make it a little bit more challenging. Fun fact, I don't drink often. At all, actually. But my husband's aunt got us some white wine that tastes like juice. Like juice. Like juice. And it is awesome. That was enough of that. That was a long video. I don't want to talk anymore. You don't want to listen to me anymore. That's fine. But I do appreciate you guys watching. It's nice that some people care. I don't know. And comment down below if you have an exercise routine that you've been looking at but you don't want to try. I'll try it for you and tell you if you should do it or not. So comment down below on what you want to see next, and I will see you guys later. Thanks. Bye. Yeah. I know. Really? Hi, baby. You will come sit on mommy? I have a kitty.